What's up, boat lovers? Today I look like alfalfa, but you know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to be updating this Tiara vessel 2018 with a handle swap. It originally came with normal Palm Beach style without thruster capabilities, but now we're actually putting thrusters in the handles, so he'll be able to maneuver and monitor or manipulate the boat, port or starboard, let's say, on his thruster handle. So right now he's utilizing this for his thrusters, but now it's going to be at the palm of your hands. Watch us do this. Alright, boys and girls, today we're going to be doing a control head lever swap. The customer has originally installed the original Palm Beach style controls, as you can see right there, but we're going to be doing some modifications to this. We've ordered a set of handles that has thruster capability on the handles, so we're removing those, we're adding these, so we need to connect it to his original thruster function right here. So we're going to be leaving him those on the boat so he can have as a spare, but we're going to be putting these new units on. Guys, if you're interested in these, we do have stock on this, so just let us know and we could probably help you out with this. But I got my boy back, and he's actually trying to take charge of this for the first time in a year. Alright guys, so this is the thruster handles. Alright, they have the momentary push button, and it's fished down through the inside of this with two wires. So it's a normally open contact. When you close it, it closes the contact to activate the thrusters. So what we normally do is find the location where we want the handles to sit, and at one point in time we were able to drill the center of the shafts, but now it's becoming a lot easier just for us to do a pilot hole on the side of the flange right here. Make sure that you deburr it, and we're going to go through the console. Once we go through the console, now we have our two contacts there, and we go ahead and we connect it to the thruster function right here. So since this is a momentary on-off, it just makes things easier. This is not a proportional thruster whatsoever. So we're going to end up drilling two holes on the side of these plates here, fishing our handles through here, running it, and connecting it to the thruster function. You can see that I'm working. He's just sitting there.
I give up.
Okay. Listen. There's no right way or wrong way. All you have to do is just make sure that you deburr this hole. You don't want the cables to be chafing on either side. The way that the handles come from the factory is they go down the outside, and the only way to get to the inside of the console is to drill a nice hole, a clean hole. You can see that I drilled it out, I oversized it slightly, and I deburred it. Now, the other piece, I've already got one installed, so I'm going to show you how the cable sits inside. It just, I don't know if you could actually see it real well, but you could actually see the cable there. Okay, there's nothing that's going to happen to the cable. This cable just goes back and forth inside here. And as long as you don't pull it too tight and you don't give it enough room, this cable will be going back and forth. Okay, so this side is already connected. It's already inside the helm. So now I'm going to go ahead and mount this control head, this handle. I'm sorry, the control head is already here. But I'm already mount the handle here. And I'll show you, it comes in two pieces. You have the actual gland that sits over here. We don't utilize the 1/4 inch hex key inside here because it's a clamshell. So you tighten it down and you can adjust it. And as you can see, I try to make sure that the handles are sitting right at the edge. Sometimes it's not the good spot, but majority of the time that's the perfect spot for everybody. We could always change the angle at a later time. Right, so now that we got the cables passed through the center console, you can actually see the two wires on that side, and then we got the two wires on that side. They're very low voltage wires, so all we're doing is just closing the contact. Try to make it as clean as possible. Let the cables relax. I tied it to the best of my ability. Now we have 3 cables sitting here. All right, guys, so I'm sorry about the noise. The AC is running in this portion, but as you can see, we have our piggyback for our rocker switches. So that's already piggybacked into there. We know that our signal is coming from there, so if we push the buttons here, you can actually see the boat move. You do the starboard side, both port and starboard side, guys. Listen, this is pretty much an easy install. It all depends on the thrusters. If you have a proportional thruster, it might be a little bit difficult, but this is a on-off thruster system on this boat. I didn't wire this. This is the way someone wired it on this boat, so I'm not taking any credit for this, but I'm going to take credit for installing the handles. Now, no matter where you push it, he still has thrusters going down. And Julian's just cleaning up our little residual that is on the floor. And I never see him on his knees, but you know, guys, if you have any questions on this boat or anything that we did on this, let us know. You know, well, I'll do the closing and Julian's cleaning up. You want to say anything, Julian?
Nope.
No. All right, guys. Let us know, guys, in the link below. If you like it, you don't like it, what we did wrong, what we did right. You know, we're open to all the comments.
Yeah, good enough. Is that good enough?
Yeah. So before I get to that like and subscribe, I flipped the phone around so at least you could see who's behind the camera, which is me. And now we got Julian. So guys, nice install. Doesn't take too long to do, but like I said, it all depends on the vessel and the thruster capabilities.
It depends on the person too. Like
Okay.
If you're you get it faster, you know?
I guess so. Listen, let us know in the link below. Comments, like I said, like and subscribe, guys.